Google Pay app gets a mobile-first bank account built inside the app. Instagram launches keyword search. PayPal releases a new crowdsourced fundraising platform. All of this news and much more coming up in our weekly edition of the Connected Church News. I'm Natchi Lazarus. Thank you for joining me. This is the show that brings you the top 5 digital and social media news each week in less than 5 minutes. Let's get started. Our first big news is about Google Pay. Last week, Google Pay announced that they are releasing a newly designed app both in the Android and iOS platform that will have multiple new features, and some of them are very interesting. One is a bank account, a new kind of bank account, says Google, that is built into Google Pay. The announcement says that this bank account is called Plex. And the announcement says that Plex accounts are offered by banks, credit unions, including checking and savings account, with no monthly fees, overdraft charges, or minimum balance requirements, and help you save towards a goal more easily. The app also has been redesigned to bring relationships to the front, the announcement says, and they also say that they are adding insights to help you figure out how much you are spending, because digital spending, digital wallets and money are becoming the new trend in this new era. So companies like Google, WhatsApp, Pay and all the other digital wallets are starting to improve their apps to suit the needs. Google said that already there are 150 million monthly users from 30 different countries that use Google Pay regularly. So very interesting announcement from Google. Hi, I just wanted to take a minute to remind you to subscribe if you've not done so already, so that you do not miss any weekly update from us. Thank you. Now let's get back to our news item. Our next news is about Instagram. 2 big announcements from Instagram last week. One is about the expansion of Instagram Guides. Instagram Guides was launched earlier this year, and based on the success, they are now expanding it to a wider group of audience. And guides are a great way for, especially for nonprofits and ministries, to group content and make it available within their account. So you can create a guide based on a product. You can create a guide based on places. You just have to click the plus button in your profile, and you will see one of the options called guides, and you can create guide even based on your own content, something that you have posted. You can pick a few posts, different posts from your collection, and you can create a guide for your users. I see a lot of applications for nonprofits and ministries, so definitely pass this on to your social media team and check it out. The second announcement from Instagram is about keyword search coming to the platform. Earlier, you could search only using hashtags or account names, but now you can start searching using keywords, which makes it like Google, brings a whole new dynamic to the platform. It'll be very interesting to see how social media is impacted by Instagram becoming keyword based. Our next news is from YouTube. YouTube releases a new audio ads option. Have you ever listened to YouTube on an audio only mode? You know, especially when you're listening to YouTube music, you don't want the video playing. You just select the audio option on top. Then, maybe you're doing something else. You're in the kitchen, or you're driving, or you're doing something else. You just wanted to listen to the audio. I do that even with podcasts. So now for those users who are opting into the audio only option on YouTube or on YouTube Music, YouTube is releasing audio ads. The announcement says, to help you tailor your media and creative approach to a different ways consumers are engaging with YouTube, we are introducing audio ads, our first ad format designed to connect your brand with audiences engaged and ambient listening on YouTube. So if you are interested in using audio ads, then definitely check out this announcement. You can reach your ministry audience using audio ads on YouTube. Our next news is from PayPal. PayPal launched a new crowdsourced fundraising option called the Generosity Network. And this is an expansion of the giving program that PayPal already has that helps you fundraise for specific requirements. And the announcement says the new Generosity Network fundraisers can be created directly from PayPal's website, and donations are deposited directly into the organizer's account for them to distribute as needed. So if you are looking for a fundraising platform and you're already using PayPal, then this is definitely something that you want to check out as a nonprofit or a ministry. I will link to it in the show notes. Do check it out. Our final news of this week is about a joint effort by Facebook, Google and Twitter to fight misinformation related to vaccines and coronavirus. And this was reported by BBC, and the report says taking part in the effort alongside Facebook, Google-owned YouTube and Twitter are UK's Department of Digital Culture, Media and Sport and the Reuters Institute for Study of Journalism, Africa Check, Canada's Privacy Council Office, and 5 other international fact-checking organizations. This is an effort that is led by Full Fact, which is a fact-checking charity, and they are doing a coordinated anti-misinformation campaign to help with avoiding misinformation related to vaccines. That's a good thing. When people come together for a good cause, that's great. I'm glad that social media companies are seeing eye to eye on at least something and they're coming together. Good. That's all I have for you this week. Thank you for joining me. Wait, if you want to keep learning more about digital and social media, then please click this playlist and look at all the videos that we have with lots of questions and answers about digital and social media for nonprofits, churches, and ministries.